What's happening, my people? So, back for another episode. This is the Mandalorian, Chapter 6, The Prisoner. And so this one right here, it's a good episode. It's different than the other ones, kinda. Like, it's good that they switch it up a little bit, but then it's kind of bad. It doesn't like really progress the story that we've been watching, like what is gonna happen to our characters. This is kind of like a side mission type thing, like just to break up the monotony of it or whatever. So they're on the run. He got Baby Yoda and stuff. So they end up going to like some old friends or whatever with the Mandalorian, some old connects. So he could earn a little bit of money or whatever and get away for a second. So what happens is he goes to this old friend. They need the Mandalorian for a job. And this job, basically, they need him to they need his ship. He has a older ship, so it is able to not be detected because it doesn't have all the up-to-date technology and stuff. It's kind of a ghost to what they're trying to do. So they have this crew that he has to get together with. And there's this little alien looking woman, Hellboy Part 2. Bill Burr. Bill Burr, that is funny. Having Bill Burr in the episode. And they had a moment. He says talk about Bill Burr. And he talk about he gonna run point on here. He's a former emperor sharpshooter. And dude in the Mandalorian is like, that's not saying too much. Cause like the emperor stuff, you like the whatchamacallums, they can't shoot worth of shit. And so he kind of tell, I'm not a goddamn I'm not a stormtrooper, because the stormtroopers, we all know they can't shoot worth a damn. So they get to the ship, they get everybody together. They have a female. He knows the female from his past or something. He used to run around with this crew. Well, we're not with that crew per se, but like with the main dude that asked him to help. I know I'm kind of sounding crazy, but so they go to this prison to try to get this hostage or whatever. So what ends up happening? They get there. They about to infiltrate it, but they beef all the way over there. They got an android, and he's driving the Mandalorian ship or whatever. They got Hellboy, he's running around, he's snooping all in their stuff. Bill Burr and them, they trying to peer pressure him to take his helmet off. He can't take his helmet off. So they squabbling the whole way around. They trying to get his helmet off, and they end up tussling or whatever. And they open the door, so they see Baby Yoda. I was wondering where Baby Yoda was the whole episode. I'm like, well, he ain't been around. So he was hiding. He was ducked off in a little door. So they start messing with him. They like, oh, who is this and that? And so it was about to get their pressure, because Mandalorian not gonna let him mess with Baby Yoda. But they end up reaching their destination, so they got to infiltrate this place. They go in, and like these people, I'm like, man, they setting him up. They setting him up, man. They're gonna try to, maybe they using this job to set the Mandalorian up, and he's gonna go to jail, and he's gonna be their bounty, and they're gonna get money from the Mandalorian. I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen. But I was kind of right, because they do betray him. But they get in the ship. Hellboy's overzealous, so the android robots start coming towards him, and nobody fights the androids. They just leave it up to Mandalorian. So Mandalorian, he kicks all of their butts. He whips all of them, and it's like they look at Mandalorian and they like, he's kind of impressive, because they've been clowning him the whole episode, like, you so small, you tiny, and this and that. So they get to the target. They spring Homeboy. He ends up being the alien girl's brother. He's the brother. And they go against Mandalorian, and they push him in. So he's stuck in the jail. They trying to get off of this place and leave the Mandalorian. It was a double cross, of course. So Mandalorian, he has to try to get out of this jail, and he does it. Mandalorian, he's a cold dude. He's a cold dude, man. So he kills a robot. He has his weapons and stuff. Takes the arm off and uses it. He gets out. So he has to one by one defeat every crew member that he came there with. And so he starts off with Big Hellboy, and this is a big dude. And so it's not the easiest of foes. So he has to try to find a way to defeat him. He defeats him, looking like he killed him. They got the girl, she throwing knives at him. He defeats her. Oh, and what's going on in the ship at this moment, the android sees Baby Yoda. And so he's hunting Baby Yoda while Mandalorian is fighting his foes. So what they end, the last foe ends up being Bill Burr. And Bill Burr, he whips Bill Burr. It's funny seeing Bill Burr in this episode. So he defeats Bill Burr, and he has to get back to the ship. And right when he's about to get back to the ship and stuff, you see the android finally finds Baby Yoda, and Baby Yoda, he does this, and then the robot kind of so baby Yoda look at his hand like, whoa, did I do that? Nah, but it was the Mandalorian. Mandalorian saved him, shot the robot. So they had the last dude, the alien dude. I didn't mention him. So what they had to do is he was supposed to, the job was to save him. So Mandalorian wants to kill him because he was part of their crew as well, but he needs him to get his bounty. So he's a man of his word. He keeps his job or whatever. So he brings him back whole. He doesn't kill him. And so when he gets back to the ship, he's like, I know they've been double crossing me the whole time. But look, so he gets him back, give him my money. Yeah, thank you. Goes on about his business. And he covered up his tracks or whatever. He had a plan B. So that was very smart of the Mandalorian. So what, they had a tracker early on in the episode. He was like, if dude presses this, then they're going to be on him to blow him to smithereens and stuff. So he kept that tracker and he put it on Homeboy. So they're about to launch a ship to follow the Mandalorian and try to blow him up. So, but the Mandalorian left that track on him. That was smart. And so the people come for the signal or whatever, and they like, oh, they about to send a gunship or whatever. So, so they blow in the smithereens. Mandalorian and them go about their business. So it was a pretty good episode. It's like far as the action and stuff, and seeing Mandalorian, how he adapts to certain situations and stuff. But as far as like progressing the story that we've been watching and stuff, it didn't really progress the story. I kind of want to see what that last character was on the last episode, because that girl got killed and they had like a looked like a Mandalorian knelt by her body. To me, I'm like, is that Boba Fett or whatever? I don't know, but it was a pretty good episode, man. But it was 40 minutes. That was different than the usual runtime of 30 minutes. So it was 10 minutes longer. So I like that about it. But I just want to talk about that. So that is my talking points of the Mandalorian. What do I think is gonna happen next or whatever? I don't know. I want to see what that figure was though. That Boba Fett dude or the other Mandalorian. I want to see if he goes back to that place, to that little planet that they were on last episode. Because on the previews, you seen that it looked like he's taking his helmet off for somebody. So I want to see what happens with that. And if he does, is that because he's gonna be in love with somebody? Is that gonna be maybe him turning against the Mandalorians? He maybe gonna find something out and want to like leave them behind because they betray him, maybe, or something. But I'm liking this series, man. It's good. something else to watch, because a lot of my shows aren't in season right now, like Power, Walking Dead. A lot of my shows aren't showing right now. Godfather Harlem is over, whatever. But that's just some talking points, just something to show on the channel, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Gonna be the greatest of the most hated, man. I was freestyling and stuff, so a lot of points and stuff. I was kind of like all over the place. But bear with me. Shit. Holla at your boy, man. And peace out.